Let's see. We have a few minutes, so did you want to get into some? This is an important issue to bring up, I guess, as we are once again talking about those young people going off to college.
Yeah, and your seniors, right? The sandwich generation we talk about, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of these documents that we're creating for the kids going off to college or the union or moving up out of their parents' home, leaving the nest. We've got that program, the Young Adult Protection Plan. However, it really correlates to the seniors too. And we've had some conversations lately with people with respect to, really understanding what the documents mean. And one of the questions that comes up a lot is around the healthcare proxy and the HIPAA release.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. You must get inundated on that quite a bit. How does it all work? Because it's, it can be confusing, and it'd be something you wouldn't necessarily think about.
Speaking of Dr. Joe, can I tell one of Dr. Joe's jokes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
HIPAA.
HIPAA who?
Nah, I can't tell you.
Yeah.
We've done that one a couple times, and I think it's really important because you can't get information, right? And there's reasons why you can't get that personal information. However, with respect to the healthcare proxy, a lot of people, they sign them with their primary care physicians, or they sign them when they get to the doctor's office or the ER, and that's great. However, it doesn't do everything, right? So we have the document right here, and it says, my agent, the person that you're asking to be there to help you, my agent's authority becomes effective if my attending physician, whoever your doctor is at the time, determines in writing, that I lack the capacity to make or communicate healthcare decisions. So the healthcare proxy only takes effect when you are unable to communicate, right? So what about times where you can communicate, but somebody wants to have that information? Do you want that person to have that information? That's the key question, right? So as you have your aging parents and they say, of course, honey, I want you to know everything about it so that we can do this together. As a team. I got nothing to hide. Let me, share with you. You talk to the doctor. I may be losing it a little bit. I may be slipping into mild dementia or the starting phases of cognitive deficiencies and not know it. But if I'm not incapacitated, the doctor may hold back information that's helpful. And there's other fiduciaries that this is necessary for as well sometimes, with the powers of attorney and the trustees, right? So these decisions need to start being made, and you can tell that things are declining, but maybe the doctor, for privacy reasons, doesn't share with you exactly what's going on. So to have this HIPAA release kind of closes the gap. However, what we like to encourage people is to have an open conversation. We talk about that with the estate planning all the time when the families are around. Like, open up the dialogue. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it's painful. Push through that pain and be open and honest about everything with respect to finances and your wishes. And that's true with this too. Do you want my doctor to know or give you all of the information? So it goes parallel with the kids too. So we like to tell the kids at 18, like, you're an adult. This is a decision that you get to make. This is your estate plan. So how much do you want your parents to have access to? Are you a partner with your parents who you say, hey, I need all the help I can get. I mean, I'm only 18. I'm not ready to make these decisions. Boom, sign it. Let's go. Your parents are here to care for you. But in the state, at the age of 18, in all states, you're an adult. And they're not going to get that access. So same with the parents. And it's really important to talk about that sandwich generation as well.
Well, this is important stuff to think about. And obviously, again, this is a conversation you need to have, and you need to have this taken care of before the incident, God forbid, happens. Because I can't imagine the stress. And you've heard, I'm sure, these stories over time where, maybe they were considering it and then they just didn't get around to it. And then all of a sudden something happens and then I can't get that information, right?
It's pain avoidance. People don't want to deal with estate plan. They don't want to deal with mortality. They don't want to deal with the thoughts that go around incapacity and things like that. And it's really important, however, to be proactive, right? You're thinking about it. You know you need to do it, push through that pain. It's like the conversation with your family at the dinner table, and you're talking through these really challenging things, right? Like, life is changing. We need to have open and honest discussions about it. But it's the same pain that you got to push through to say, okay, I need to check this box. It's very important to me and my family to check this box. I'm going to make it a priority.
All right. Well, get in touch with Mark Stiles. Stiles Law is on Route 139 in Marshfield. We encourage you to go to the website. You can get started there at stiles-law.com. Get links to a lot of great information on a variety of topics. And then when you're ready to reach out, make that call.
Sure. 781-319-1900. 781-319-1900. We'd love to help. And we want to encourage you to check out our social media channels, Facebook and Instagram, where we talk about our Tuesday open dialogues around estate planning, conversations like this, open without commitment.
That is Mark Stiles, Stiles Law, Route 139 in Marshfield. And on the text line, we have Joanne from Randolph that says, loving this rainy day today.
Love it. I'm with you.
I'm in the mood for it.
I'm with
there
you.
you go. There's Joanne checking in on that. And Mark, you going to be in next week, or we're going to be down at Pilgrim Hall
Oh,
Museum?
excellent. I'll be there.
Okay. I'll see you on the front steps.
All right. Have a great week, everybody.